Bear in Obsession is such a fantastic villain and honestly so terrifying because he feels so real. And honestly, it kind of represents your average person. He kind of represents in many ways your average guy, right? At the beginning of the film, he wasn't evil. He did not have malintent and he was not malicious. What he was selfish, spineless, and he chose his own wants and desires over the autonomy of another person, which is sick and twisted and just so up. But these selfish decisions over time, they got worse. They ramped up and up and up. And when push came to shove, when he was confronted with what he did, he was still in denial. And his takeaway was, "What is it so bad to love me?" When Nikki never loved him. Nikki was never with him because he never gave her the opportunity to. What he did is he stole her autonomy and her freedom, and he trapped her in her own body, which is so evil and messed up. And if he really loved her, like he claimed, he wouldn't do that to her. He chose this possessed entity version of her over the real her because he never loved her. This is an infatuation, and to him, she is an object, right? And in the end, when Nikki got the one wish Willow, and she wished that he would love her back, he changed, which proved that he never loved her to begin with. Once again, she was just an object. She was just a placeholder for whatever shit he was going through. But I think Obsession is such a great film. I think it lives up to the hype. When I first watched it, I think I gave it like a 3.5. But I've just thought about it so much since that I bumped it up to a 4. I'm gonna see the movie again, and honestly, I might end up bumping it up another half star. But seriously, go watch Obsession if you haven't already. But if you made it this far in the video, you probably have, because so many spoilers. But it's just so good, and Curry Barker is such an inspiration for making these comedic videos on YouTube to becoming this huge horror director is so inspiring. This is a Gen Z horror movie made for under $1 million, filmed in LA, my hometown. So awesome. I love to see it. I love all the love that this movie is getting. And the premise of this wish, by the way, reminds me, since I'm a comic reviewer, I should bring this up. This reminds me of this one comic called 8 Billion Genies from Image Comics. There's a video pinned on my TikTok if you want to check it out. But that's, the premise is, what if everybody in the world got one wish at the same time? It is chaotic and apocalyptic and just insane. So check that out. And yeah, Obsession. Let's give it more numbers. Give it a second watch if you haven't already. There's a lot of details that we probably all missed. And yeah, Bear.